G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So, the next few days I'm going to get stuck into tiling my house. I just went to Bunnings. See just there, I picked up 4 bags of glue. My plan is to do half a bag a day, so that'll basically be 8 days worth for me there. Why am I only doing half a bag a day? It's simply because I don't want to be doing full days laying tiles. I just want to tackle a little bit at a time. It's going to be a lot of furniture moving and all that sort of jazz. Also at the same time I want to set up a new sound system in my home theatre, or lounge rooms. I want to make it more like a home theatre rather than a lounge room. Going to 7.1 surround sound and all that jazz. So my next plan of attack is to get my lounge room tiled, and then I can attack the sound system at the same time as tiling the rest of the house. So anyway, it's just one of the tasks on the list. So I want to talk about my planted tank inside. So let's have a look at it. Alright guys, so obviously the tiles, they stop here. So my plan is tomorrow I'm going to tile basically up to the fish tank and as far across that way as I can. Obviously not cutting tiles into it, just like full tiles up to as close as I can get it. And then basically I need to drain this tank and move it. So I shouldn't have to take it off the stand, I should just be able to slide it up onto the tiles. So basically what I'm going to have to do, tile this bit here, and I'm going to have to wait at least a day, maybe a bit more, maybe 2 days before I move that, because I don't want to be putting that onto non-cured tiles. So I've got to disconnect all the automatic water change system in that, which is going to be a bit of a mission in itself. But my main thing I want to talk about here is all my Brazilianensis or whatever it's called is all dying off, and I've got no idea why. So basically my thought here is I'm going to pull this whole tank apart, take all the plants out completely, and then the main reason for that, I want to get rid of this guppy grass. So but the only thing with that is, so if I pull this whole tank apart, I clean all these plants off, I take them out and go through them. If I miss one strand of guppy grass, it's going to grow back. So I'm really at a point where it's like, do I try clean off the plants I want to keep and put them back in there, or the other option is ditch the plants and start again, which I really don't want to do. But honestly, this guppy grass is insane. Like, you can see it, look at it all through the back there. It's in every single plant in this tank. It's in this plant here. And then the other thing is the Braziliensis looks really similar to the guppy grass. So like this strand here is actually Braziliensis coming up, but it looks almost like the guppy grass. See guppy grass coming up through there. It's all up through there. It's in the Java fern or whatever that's called. Guppy grass is the death of me. That's going to be the title of this video, I reckon. So anyway, so I've got to move the tank. Like, that's not even a big deal. I can move that tank. I'm almost thinking about trying to move it without even disconnecting the filters or anything, just like slowly edging it. I don't know yet. The one problem is I can't move the light because it's attached to the ceiling. So I've actually got to move the tank, and it's going to have no light on it for a few days because obviously I can't really move that. But yeah, I'm hoping at least a couple of you can comment on your thoughts on what I should do about the guppy grass, because basically I don't want to do this twice. If whatever I decide to do, I only want to do it once. If I miss a bit of guppy grass and then I put it all back in and the guppy grass comes back, at that stage I'll probably just bin the idea of having a planted tank. At that stage I'll turn it into something else, because the guppy grass is actually just really not cool. So let me know what you guys think. Should I A, ditch all the plants, B, try to clean the plants as best as I can? Well, actually there's only A and B in this situation. Or C, is there a chemical that would kill the guppy grass but not the rest of my plants? I doubt it. I highly doubt that. Like an algicide or something that just happens to take guppy grass out. I remember once I was like on Facebook, and I was like looking for guppy grass if anyone's selling it. And a couple of people commented saying don't get guppy grass. And like that, along the lines something of like guppy grass is the worst thing you can possibly get. And now I 100% agree with that. It is actually the worst plant I've ever had. It's worse than like that foxtail stuff or whatever it's called. It's worse than algae in this situation, because you've just seen there's no algae in the tank. I've managed to get all the blackbeard and that under control. The only thing that is a problem now is guppy grass. As far as the Braziliensis dying on the floor, I'm not really sure why it did, but I've actually got Braziliensis in the original tubs that I bought to put in this tank are actually floating in my pond. So if I wanted to do Braziliensis ground cover again, I've actually got fresh stuff outside. So we could redo that. But anyway, that's about it for this video, guys. Sorry it's not that eventful, but I really just want some help. Where's a good light? I really just want you a bit of help with this one. I don't know what to do. At this stage I'm low-key thinking about just ditching all the discus, ditching all the plants and putting a Saratoga in there. I know it's a silly idea, but even though a 4 foot small for a Saratoga, the tank's on an automatic water change system, so a Saratoga would actually be alright in that tank for a good probably 2 years. But maybe at like 3 years old it would start to get too big for the tank. But at this point I'm over the plants, and I don't know, it's just no cool. I need to get the neon blue acara out of there and in their own breeding tank, because they're harassing the discus. And the thing I want to find out there, I want to work out whether the discus will be a bit more active without the neon blue acara in there, to decide whether I want to keep discus or not. But anyway guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.